Hello friends, today let us discuss something about attention-seeking students. As teachers, we all know about these kinds of students and what kind of disturbances they create in the classroom. So let us just have a look at normally what do these students do in the classroom and how to deal with them to bring the discipline in the classroom. So let us start. See, number one is these students very often intentionally they come late to the classroom. Means it's not one day. As teachers, you might have noticed these students might be hiding somewhere in the corners of the corridor. And the moment you enter the classroom, immediately they came running behind you almost every day. And then they ask, ma'am, come in, may I come inside? Okay. So this happens every day, almost every day. And you know very well that these students are intentionally doing this. And many times we shouted them. And the main beauty about this attention seeking students is if we shout at them, they may not feel bad. Instead, they may feel little happy that you gave the attention to them. So this happens very, very often, right? So, and purposely they come late and they want to seek your attention. And the second thing is, these are the students when a serious class is going on, when you're explaining so many things in the classroom, when the entire class is very quiet and they're quietly listening to you, then suddenly there'll be a cat noise comes from the bank somewhere, from one of the benches. Meow, that's all. Okay. Suddenly the entire class turned towards them and you also turn towards them and there is an indiscipline and disturbance in the classroom. And when a serious discussion is going on, suddenly tuck, 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 somebody starts spitting on the table. Or maybe when you start teaching very seriously, when everyone is quiet, then suddenly one student gets immediate coughs continuously. Like this, it goes on and on and on, right? So this creates a lot of disturbance, and clearly you can make out that this particular student who is making this noise is actually doing it intentionally. Okay, and if you shout at them, as I said, they may not feel bad, but instead they may feel little happy that the entire class is giving attention towards them. And the next one is you ask some question to somebody in the classroom, and these kind of students want to answer everybody's questions. It is not that they are experts and they are professors and they know all the answers, but simply they want to answer, okay, whatever comes to their mind. And this creates a lot of confusion in the classroom. And then you might have seen, you can see in the earlier classes itself, earlier stages itself, these are the children, they always want to stand in their place in the primary classes. 1,000 times the teacher say, hey, sit down, but they will not sit down. Instead, they will be always standing. And maybe in the middle school and high school levels, the teacher turned towards the board. Suddenly, this particular boy who was in the front bench, the moment the teacher turns back, he will be in the third bench, he will be in the fifth bench and roaming around inside the classes, right? And the moment you ask any one of them to come and write anything on the board, suddenly these students are in the forefront to run towards the board and start writing something. So these all are, you can make out that intentionally they are getting up from their places for no reason and to seek your attention, that's all, right? And this is one beautiful thing about attention seeking students, or they are intentionally and visibly breaking rules. Means they break the rules in such a way that everybody should notice them. And this, of course, the physical education teachers, they know better. When all the children are going in line, in a straight line, this particular student may be out of the line. And when the physical education teacher goes and shouts at the boy, and the boy is actually happy. Okay, he makes different kinds of faces, and again he joins the line and goes back. And even in your classes, you will say that all of you close your eyes, but one child may be there, always wide open the eyes, and also waiting for you to actually look at him and instruct him again. When you say all of you be quiet, and one child maybe start making all the noises. So these students are intentionally and visibly, they start breaking the rules made by the teacher to seek the attention. And next, and another thing we come across very more often is simply argue with the teachers for no reason. Okay, they will not have any bad intention, or they will not have any intention to argue or fight with the teachers. Simply take up an argument and start arguing with the teachers so that to get the attention of everybody. Okay, so these were few characteristics of attention seeking students. I have covered only few of them here, and I'm sure as teachers you might have seen all these things. At the same time, never come to conclusion that okay, one child is doing something means maybe he's an attention seeking student. If these characteristics happen very often, if the children are showing this kind of behavior, they may be come under this group of attention seeking students. Friends, we just discussed about few points of attention seeking students in the classroom when it comes to classroom management today. And to know about how to deal with these students and how to avoid or how to stop or how to minimize these kind of disturbances and indiscipline in the classroom. Okay, and what actions we can take and how we can deal with such kind of students. Please watch my next part in the video. I'm going to explain all these things, how to deal with the students. Okay, please watch the next part also. And my request is, if this video is useful, if you feel it is useful, please share it with your other colleagues, teachers. It may be useful to them also. If you have not yet subscribed to this channel, please subscribe now. And don't forget to press the bell icon so that my next new videos, you will get the notification immediately. And if you like this video, please press the like button. If you have got any queries, any questions, anything if you want to share, and don't forget to mention in the comment section. Thank you so much for listening and watching to this video. Thank you.